guys, welcome back to Heather Talks Tarot. Today I'm going to do a collective reading. I guess, what has he been doing? Let's just ask the spirits and our guides, what's he been doing? What's going on? Some of you might be in separation, some of you might not be, some of you might just be quarantining alone in separate houses. So let's find out, what's he doing? What's going on? Or she, he or she, let's just say our person, or yeah, our person. Okay, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. We want to know, what is our person doing for the collective? What's been going on? What are they doing during this quarantine? What's going on with them? Why are they acting the way they are? Why are they doing the things they are? Saying the things they are? What's going on? What are they doing? Let's find out. All right. Oh, it's quite a few cards. Oh, it's not. It's 2 cards. Ew. Okay. Let's get a couple more. What is going on? It's too many. Well, let's get just a couple more here. What is he doing? What is going on with him? Or her, our person, their person, the collective's person. I like to think I'm part of the collective, so yeah. Alright, let's start off with 3. Yikes. They're doing a lot of overthinking. It seems like they're not sleeping at night and they're just thinking. It doesn't really look like that they're thinking much about a relationship right now. It's more or less thinking about where they're headed, their career, their schooling, their lifestyle. A lot of people are they're figuring out their lifestyle right now. What's going on. And yeah, this card is a little bit sneaky behavior, but I don't think, let me find out. Let's find out what this sneaky behavior is. What's going on with this sneaky behavior? What is it about? I see like maybe two faces, you know, like they're being two-faced, but I don't. Okay. Alright, so what I'm getting is the sneaky behavior isn't as bad as it sounds. They're not expressing their feelings. A lot of people are holding back and they're not saying how they truly feel. And I see something with the solar plex chakra as well. They really need to. Yeah, that's exactly what they're being two-faced about, is they're not thinking about this relationship. They're not trying to think about this relationship or a relationship or what's going on in the relationship. They're really hiding. They're hiding their feelings. They're not expressing what they should be expressing, and it's keeping them up at night, and they're okay, this is going to be really weird, but they're overthinking about not thinking about a relationship or this relationship. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Okay. Oh. Okay. So there might have been something that happened to break up, or a shift. Or they're just really worried about losing you. Um, they might be saying, "Oh, we're separated at this time during this quarantine." It what's my person doing? Um, they're trying to concentrate on their life, but they're being kind of sidetracked. It's like at nighttime when they go to bed, they're letting their feelings kind of come back. During the day, they're keeping themselves busy. They're concentrating on work. They're concentrating on career. They're concentrating on where their life's going. But at nighttime, when their head hits the pillow, everything floods at once. Everything. And they're staying up and they can't really sleep. They're worried. What they're thinking, what are you doing? What's my person doing? We haven't been together in a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, however long it's been. Or even during this quarantine, we haven't been together physically since this quarantine started. Everything's been on lockdown. I'm kind of scared that my person is losing interest in me, or they think I'm losing interest in them because I'm concentrating on my career. And they don't want the tower to happen, but I think that they know that maybe some of you are actually going to leave your person, or they're going to leave you, but they're thinking about it. No, they're not going to leave you. It's you. They think that you're losing interest in them, and they're worried about losing you. But they're not telling you this. They refuse to tell you this. They refuse to tell you that they love you. They're hiding all of their emotions. They're hiding everything, and they're refusing to even think about it. But at bedtime, you have no choice. You can't keep yourself busy. And they're really worried about a lot of things. They screwed up. They messed up. Can they make it up to you? It's all of those things. Wow. Hey, what else is going on with the collective's person during this quarantine? What's been going on? What will be going on? Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, they're confused, struggling, trying to figure out how they're going to be if you leave them. Damn, that's strange that a lot of these guys, I feel like it's a vast majority, not just guys, but our other person is concerned with what's life going to be like without you in it. They don't know, and they want to know because they're, I guess, kind of controlling, and it's eating them, the fact that they can't figure out how they're going to be without you. It could be a very codependent type relationship, or was. And I think that they're going to start expressing a little bit about how they feel about you, because I feel like they feel like there's no other option. Like they have no other option but to give in and express how they feel, even though they're like that rock hard person. They seem very cold, very distant, very in control of their emotions. They honestly feel like, okay, I have to give in. I'm going to maybe offer something small. Maybe they might say, hey, I really like your company. Something kind of small and cute. Just enough, though. Not too much. Just enough to kind of string you along or keep you with them. Oy. And if you have already separated and broken up, they're trying to figure out if they should communicate. They're trying to figure out, should they text you? Should they call you? Should they communicate with you? Because life isn't the same without you in it. They're lonely. They're bored. They're used to having that partner that does things with them, rather it's watching serial killer documentaries or, I don't know, playing board games, sleeping, napping, smoking, whatever it is that you guys had and did. They miss it, they want it back, and they're quite lonely. And if you guys are still together and everything is all happy and dandy, your person is still bored without you. They're bored and they're lonely. They miss you. They want you, but they're not going to tell you because they, again, they're a really distant type of person. They keep their feelings inside. But beneath it all, they're a big softie. They're like a giant teddy bear that's inside of a ice cube. You gotta let that cube melt. You in this, you're the person who kind of glues this together, or you were the person who glued you guys together. And they're kind of surprised at the change in your attitude these days as well. I guess a lot of us are finding ourselves while we're here in quarantine, like the no BS. Like, you're very much sick of the BS, and I think that's why they're scared. They see the change in you. They see how you will quickly cut a mother effer off. And they're like, oh, snaps. I better change myself, do something different, because the love of my life is about to leave. And that's why they're thinking about doing that small offer, that gesture, that something for you. But yeah, there's options. They have options. They do. But they don't want it because it's not you. You're their main squeeze. You're their partner. You're the light to their darkness, and they miss it. Like I said, even if you guys are happy and all chummy, they're not liking this living apart from you. Even though you guys may, live in separate households, even when quarantine wasn't happening, they didn't realize it. But now they're kind of like, crap. This sucks living alone. This sucks not having her here or him here. This sucks not having my person around. Jeez, why what was wrong with me? I can't live like this. This is boring. This is lonely. And so they're really thinking that now, like, why did I not realize this sooner? And then I just stuff it back down, and they're like, no, and I brush it off, and they don't want to think about it, because, they're hard as ice. But they're peeking inside of themselves here and there, and they're really trying to change and figure out how to rearrange themselves where they don't totally change, but they can kind of compromise a little into what you need them to be. So yeah, those of you that are chummy and happy, your man wants you. Or girl, they want you, they miss you, they love you, they're worried about you, they're worried you're losing interest. They're they're in love with you and they're realizing it. And for those of you that are separated, he or she is really thinking about what happened and how they messed up and how much they miss you, and they do need you. Even though they have options, those options aren't you, and it doesn't flow as good as it did with you. And they're thinking about telling you that they do love you, or what they can do to make you realize that they do, and they want you back. They don't want to lose you. And that goes for everybody. Even the ones in the really good, stable relationship. Your person doesn't want to lose you. And they're fearing, you know, in this quarantine that they will, because they're not seeing you every day. They're just a little scared. That's all. Okay. That sounds like pretty much everything. So yeah, have a good quarantine, and I'll be back. I don't know when, but yeah, stay safe, guys.